Hey internet cousins, welcome back again to a whole nother video. I'm your favorite internet cousin Tabby, and welcome to 5-Minute Fridays. This is a new segment where we're going to spend time talking about like business related, life related topics on Fridays for just 5 minutes. Quick little video, quick little 1-2, and then we're back to our regular scheduled programming because it's Friday and the weekend is upon us. Okay? So if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more posts so you don't miss anything, and hit the bell notification so that way you are alerted to whenever I post a video, so we can kiki here on YouTube, on Beyonce's internet. Yeah, bell button, like, subscribe. Also share with a friend who you know is starting their entrepreneurial process, because when it comes to building community and supporting one another, I'm definitely one of those types of people that's going to make sure that I come through with a follow, a purchase, a shout out, all the things. So go ahead, share with one of your good Judies. I want to talk about how I overcame my fear of starting a business and how I really got into it. So I started my business in April of 2021. I just recently lost my dad to COVID complications, and it was a really difficult time for me. I was transitioning a lot. It was a very confusing time, and so before my dad passed away, it was always my plan to start my business in the spring of 2021. It just so happened that God called my dad home, and so while dealing with those emotions, I wanted to take the energy and the feelings that I was having and turn that into something that could be a positive in my life. I think that's the duality of life, is that it's not all one thing. It can't be all good, it can't be all bad, it can't be all ups, it can't be all downs. And so I used that energy and that momentum of needing to be busy to do something that was going to benefit me in the long run, that would make my dad proud. Overcoming my fear was a journey where I had to exercise a particular muscle of being consistent and showing up for myself. At the end of the day, overcoming fear is understanding that I don't have to fear anything. Starting anything could be challenging. It can be a time of confusion because you really just don't know, and there's a lot of self-doubt there. But I think it's important to reaffirming yourself that you are more than capable, and that anything that pops up in your mind and in your heart is meant for you to do with your hands. Additionally, staying away from people who haven't built anything, who don't understand the ideology and the work and the sacrifice that it takes to grow a business. I started surrounding myself with people who saw my potential, who saw me, who would speak life into me and encourage me, who I looked up to, who I admired, how they either operated their business, how they conducted themselves, or just the type of individual that they were. And so I spent a lot of time doing that. Additionally, I spent a lot of time downloading so much information into myself by way of podcasts, reading books, and having conversations with the people who I mentioned previously. And it helped me in ways unimaginable. I was able to take the information that I was getting, you know, sift through it, figure out what was applicable to myself, and then I executed on that information. My baby's in the background, which is actually one of my next points, is your why. What got me over the hump of starting my business was my why, was my children. I have 4 daughters. It was important for me to show my daughters that you can be a strong woman, you can cultivate good relationships with other women, and you can grow and be and do whatever it is that you want to do. And so in doing that, I have eyes on me, and it's important for me to create a lifestyle for my children that I want for them to have, and it requires me to sometimes make sacrifices like losing sleep and pushing myself and showing up and being consistent and having follow through. And so my why is much bigger than the what that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm doing is major. My dreams, my goals, they scare me. They are challenging. I know it's going to require time, energy, execution, and consistency. But the reason why I'm pushing myself the way that I am is far greater. How you can get over that fear is by doing the same thing. I'm not going to tell you to do something other than what I've done, only because that hasn't been my experience. But I can only attest to and speak to what it is that I did. So reading self-help books, reading developmental books, and growing and developing who you are as a person is absolutely crucial to your next level. It's going to catapult you into a whole nother dimension once you start really downloading information into yourself and investing in your mind. So that way, you know, the things that you're learning is going to change and start altering what you're doing. You don't do better because you don't know better. And so I feel like the key is in the knowing, for sure. Not just that, get around people who are going to encourage and lift you up, because there's going to be days where you don't have the discipline, you don't have the motivation to keep going. Those are the people that are going to push you, that are going to encourage you, hold you accountable, and remind you of how amazing you are. Find those people. If you don't have any people like that in your immediate circle, it's okay. Grow your circle. My why is screaming. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If you have any comments or if you have any suggestions on things that people can do to help remove fear from their lives so that way they can grow and develop and catapult into the next level with their small business and whatever journey that they're on, please leave it in the comments down below. Follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram. It's Tabby's Vanity. You can find all the links down below in the description box. And if there's any way that I can support you on your journey, leave that down there too. I definitely respond to every single comment, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next Friday.